Three commonly held metrics. We've got two salespeople on the screen. Now, for the sake of the exercise, they are both working for the same company. They're selling the same product. They're calling on the same clients. Everything is identical. They've got the same territory, with the exception of the information that you see on the screen. And the question I'd like you to discuss with your partner and trying to reach an agreement with your partner, who's going to reach quota? Who's more likely to reach quota based on the information that you see? These were the three metrics we talked about. Value of dollars in the pipeline, number of opportunities in the pipeline, and activity level. See, 1 minute with a partner. Please try and decide who is your choice. Okay, thank you. How do we do? All the fans of Sally. Sally's going to reach quota. Now, everyone has to put your hand up. You can't, come on, everyone, I'm not committing to that. I'm not going to, it's a setup, I'm not doing it. You've got to put your hand up. How many, there's two options at the moment. At the moment, there's two, but you're a little ahead of me. Okay, who said Sally? Okay, why Sally? Why not Catherine? Why Sally? She looks nicer. Yes, that's important. That's important. Based on the information. I guess how she looks is information, yes. She's up there. Why Sally?
She has more time to do a good job.
So she's not as busy. She has more time to do a good job, okay? And we hear this sometimes. Obviously, she's more focused and planned and prepared for her client meetings. Obviously, she has the time. No, the Catherine fans are saying no way. So who said Catherine? Who would like to volunteer why they vote for Catherine on this? Who would not like to volunteer, is willing to do so anyway? Yes?
She's obviously in the traffic.
She's in the traffic?
Yeah, she's going to get hit by a deal if she stands there. She's seeing so many customers that sooner or later she's not even going to have to open her mouth. Where somebody says, oh, I'm glad you're here, here's one.
And you've built your organisation on that strategy. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
But a lot of organisations are built on that strategy.
Yeah, that's right. She's in the traffic. I know, we might put them in one of our new books. Traffic selling. Stand in the middle of the road and you get by a deal once in a while. Yeah, I heard a joke. It was like, salesperson went back to the office and said, wow, I saw 23 customers today. And I would have seen more, except one of them asked me what I was selling. So, I think there is a third option here. I'm pressing the wrong button to get it. There it is. The third option is we don't know. Right? And that's what you were that's why you were probably thinking, well, I don't know, we need more information. So if you are managing these people and you need more information, what typically happens in most organisations, I'm sure it doesn't happen with any of the companies represented here, but other organisations out there, who are the foot soldiers who have to go out and get that information? Who is that? Sales managers. So they send the team of sales managers out and the call goes something like this. Hello, Sally. Yeah, it's Bob. I noticed that I'm looking at the forecast, ABC has gone down $7,000 this month. Just what's going on there? What happened? Did you get that meeting with Diane? Oh, it didn't happen. Okay. Line by line by line, month by month by month. Does that happen anywhere in your organizations? Yeah. So a question we want to ask is, what's the cost of that? Is that the most efficient use of your resources? Do you have sales managers who are highly skilled at coaching and developing people who need to be out doing that? Instead, they're spending their time staring at spreadsheets, trying to figure out answers to these questions, because the three most commonly held leading indicators used by organizations lead to the ineffective use of sales managers and increasing the cost overall within your business. Because quantitative metrics, that's what those are. They're quantitative. How much, when. And quantitative metrics, they're easily understood, they're easily measured. And here's the big thing for each and every one in this room, they're very comforting for us because we feel like we're taking action. It's under control.